We will Moonlight Shuriken away the 2 Sprigatitos, and that should be game. Man, you know how many times, this is some behind the scenes stuff, how many times people have gotten mad and in the YouTube comments of like, you could have just Greninja'd them at the beginning and won the game. And how many times like, yeah, I could, and then we wouldn't have a YouTube video to watch. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151 is here, and with it is a whole host of new cards starring Pokemon from the Kanto region. I'm really excited about the set. I happened to buy a booster bundle where I pulled a I'll switch the camera here real quick. I pulled a Venusaur Full Art and a Jinx EX, but we're not talking about either of those today. We are talking about Blastoise EX, which I think has the most upside in terms of a net new deck archetype in the game, and we're going to go through it today. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Blastoise EX. It is a stage 2 Pokemon with 330 HP, but because of its ability Solid Shell, it takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. So this effectively has 360 HP, which is pretty awesome. And it's got the attack Twin Cannons for 2 water energy, does 140 damage for each water energy card you discard, up to 2, which means you can do up to 280 damage, giving you a one-shot on every VSTAR, every V, like every V except a VSTAR except Regigigas, but no one's playing that. And you can hit a lot of stage 1 EXs as well. Really great number and very tanky. It's most likely going to take a hit unless you're playing against lightning decks, but every deck is weak to stuff, right? And in order to get that powered up, we've got Palkia VSTAR with its Star Portal ability, lets you accelerate up to 3 energy from your discard pile onto your water Pokemon of your choice. Also worth powering up Palkia in and of itself because its Subspace Swell attack does 20 damage for only 2 energy, and it does 20 more damage for each of the bench Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's. This caps out at 260 damage before damage modifiers, which makes it a really strong attacker in the early game. Generally speaking, I like to play Palkia as the starting attacker. That gives me a little more time to get Blastoise set up. So let's go run through this real quick. We've got a 2-2 Palkia V and VSTAR line. I've got a 2-1 split of the Squirtles, 2 of the 60 HP ones. It's got a kind of nice attack here with withdraw if you're super desperate. For 1 water energy, you flip a coin, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Really nice for a single prize basic Pokemon here. And then we've got the Squirtle from Pokemon Go, because this has 70 HP, which limits the Sableye plays from being able to take out 2 Squirtles at once. We also have 3 Blastoise EXs. We do not run the Wartortle in this deck. We're going to rely entirely on Rare Candy to get the setup. We've got 2-2 of the Bibarel line, helps us draw up to 5 cards. We've got 1 copy of Manaphy to protect the bench, 1 copy of Lumineon, lets us grab a supporter from our deck and put it into our hand. We've got 1 copy of Greninja as well, lets us discard energy with concealed cards, then lets us draw 2 cards, gives us some great synergy for getting energy in the discard pile that we can recover with either Melanie or Raihan or any of the energy retrieval cards to reload the clip on Blastoise. For trainers, we've got 2 copies of Boss, lets you gust a opposing bench Pokemon onto the active. We've got 1 copy of Raihan. If your Pokemon got knocked out in the previous turn, you can attach energy to a Pokemon of your choice and grab a card of your choice from the deck. Really great if you find yourself a little too far behind to get set up. 1 copy of Temple of Sinnoh helps to nullify special energies, so you're shutting off stuff like Double Turbo Energy, pretty much everything in the Lugia deck, Jet Energy in the Lost Box matchup. Really nice to slow them down that way. 3 copies of Rare Candy to help our Blastoises get set up. If you can squeeze in 4, I don't mind getting 4 in there. 1 copy of Energy Search. This is, just grab a basic energy from our deck and put it into our hand. I like this in tandem with Irida because there are times you're just not going to start with energy and you need to either attach energy to a Pokemon or discard it with your Greninja so you can draw more cards. Just 1 Energy Search is enough. We've got Energy Retrieval. 1 copy of Energy Retrieval lets us get 2 basic energy from our discard pile, put it back into our hand. We're mostly using this as ammunition for Blastoise's twin cannons, but you might need it sometimes to accelerate energy to your Pokemon as well. And speaking of energy energy recovery, we've got Letter of Encouragement, which when one of your Pokemon get knocked out, you can play Letter of Encouragement and grab 3 energy from the deck and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So really great way of getting energy to load up your Pokemon and get the Twin Cannons attack off as well. We've got also 3 copies of Superior Energy Retrieval. You have to discard 2 cards from your hand, but then you get to draw up to 4 energy from your deck. Really nice card here. Discarding 2 cards usually isn't bad. Also synergizes with Bibarel, so you can draw up to 5. For trainer cards, we've got Irida. Very important card in this deck. Lets you grab a water Pokemon and an item from your deck and put it into your hand. Oftentimes you're going to be using this for Rare Candy Blastoise, but there are lots of good uses for Irida in this deck. 3 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. 1 copy of Melanie. This lets you attach a water energy to a Pokemon V and then draw 3 cards. Most of the time, you're going to be using this on Palkia. So in desperate situations, you may attach this to Lumineon, but I do like the ability to have a little bit of energy acceleration from the discard pile and draw cards as well, even if you can't Melanie onto Blastoise, which is fine. 2 copies of Switch. There are going to be times you're going to want to pivot Pokemon in and out, particularly with the Blastoises. You get one to tank a hit and then move a fresh Blastoise into play, or a Palkia for that matter. 3 copies of Battle VIP Pass to try and get our basics down on turn 1. This is a deck that wants to go wide. 1 copy of Iono. If you can squeeze some more hand disruption in here, by all means do so. Both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of the deck, and draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. Really nice recovery, hand disruption and recovery card. Maybe the only comeback mechanism in this deck, really, other than Blastoise just hitting crazy hard. 4 copies of Ultra Ball lets us discard 2 cards and grab a Pokemon of our choice. 1 copy of Lake Acuity, which lets Blastoise and Palkia take 20 less damage, so takes even less damage than before, which is awesome. And then 2 copies of Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7. Hopefully you can find the pieces you need after blowing out your hand and getting 7 more cards. And last but not least, 9 water energy. So the general way I like to play this deck is ideally you get Blastoise and all the energy set up on turn 2. It's not realistic though, that in my findings. So I generally by turn 2, well, turn 1, you want to get down at least 1 Palkia, 2 Squirtles, a Bidoof, and a Radiant Greninja. Manaphy if you have to. Get at least those down, and then on turn 2, start swinging with Palkia while building up the Blastoise in the background. And then in the mid to late game, you were coming in with Blastoise and smashing with Twin Cannons. And sometimes you're going to get the Radiant Greninja snipe here as well with Moonlight Shuriken. Make sure to look out for that play when you get it and take 2 quick prizes and potentially end the game early. All right, let's get to these matches. Nice. But of course, it's PTCGO. And you never know, right? Like right now, this is actually kind of bad. This isn't it. This isn't it, Chief. Holy cow. Yeah, I think we just pass. Like we literally pass turn 1 and there's nothing. Okay, we can attach pass. Yeah. We attach pass, and then we Iono on the next go-round and pray that we can make something happen. Though there's no guarantee of that. Our opponent has just Giratina at the moment, and maybe they have bricked as well. Oh, they get down the Spiritomb, and that cuts off our Lumineon option. All right, awesome. Awesome, I love that for me. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, it's Arctina, and we should be okay. Like, we can one-shot Arceus and Giratina if we add Blastoise. Okay. Here we go. That Iono could be a blessing in disguise. Okay. Yeah. How do we go about this now? So we got Squirtle. We go Squirtle. I get rid of... Do we get rid of... Okay, I could go... I think we get Palkia VSTAR and a Rare Candy for the fall. Or Energy Search? Possibly Energy Search. Yes. Okay, so if we do this, right? If I go and grab this energy out of the deck and I grind this up, we grab ourselves a Bibarel, right? And we draw 3 more cards. And we get a Greninja. That's amazing. Right? That gets us 2 more. We are hitting 200. No, I want more than that. I want more than that. So we will go and get rid of Switch Energy, and I will go bench a... We'll bench a Manaphy just to fill space on the bench. And let's go Star Portal. We take out the Giratina right away, which is what we want. And then we'll go and attach some energy to the Squirtle. And I will actually hold... you know what? Let's go attach energy to the Squirtle as well. And we smash for 220. Get the Giratina out of here. And we stall for time. We draw first blood. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, they're going to get Arceus VSTAR, but they have no energy right now. They are not attacking this turn. If we could hit a Blastoise... And, oh, we need energy recovery here as well. Oh, okay, so they are going to swing, which is fine, Fine for now. What's the play, though? Like, we could Greninja, like, get rid of the basic energy, but then we drop to 5 that way, and then Bibarel? I'm not really sure. Okay, they are going to Starbirth. They'll probably get Giratina down, and then we can Blastoise... We could potentially Blastoise either an Arceus or a Giratina, whichever they set up here. Probably, I think they have to set up a Giratina. And we have to get Blastoise set up. At least one. And if we can get 2 set up, we win. But let's see. Drawing first blood was amazing, having to only do a 1-shot there. I guess we could also get boss if we can boss up that other Giratina while also potentially setting up. Let's see how they play it. Okay, they're going to Starbirth now. They've got their full bench set up. Double Bibarel and a Squovit. Man, the $10,000 Squovit. I don't know if y'all saw that tournament from a couple of months ago where someone playing the Arceus Giratina deck, they used Squovit, shuffled their hand, bottom of the deck, and then drew the top card, and it was exactly the card they needed in order... It was the Giratina VSTAR in order to get the KO and stay alive, which was absolutely incredible. Oh, Path to the Peak. That's annoying. That actually solves one issue for us, and actually they're going to have Path to the Peak for the rest of the game. Well, no, we have 2 stadiums. Temple and... Oh, what's the... Lake Acuity. So we have to draw into those at some point. Okay. Hopefully we can get like an Ultra Ball here. That would be good. Nest Ball. That kind of sucks. Okay. I'm actually going to attach to the Squirtle and pray that with these next 2 cards, we get something. No, we do not. Okay, we're just going to have to swing and pray. Oh, God. Okay. This is bad. This is kind of cringe. If we actually send up a Squirtle here to KO the Arceus, that would still be okay. That would still be okay. We might actually do that. That's assuming they have to go in with the Arceus, right? They're going to try and load up as much energy as they can on this Giratina. Oh, gosh. And they're going to draw even more cards with the Bibarel. Okay. The only way we win this is if we can get one of these two Squirtles set up to be... Oh, no. We got Judge. Okay. Depends on how bad the Judge is, right? Let's see what the damage is. We get Research. Okay. Melanie's not entirely the worst. Yeah, we're going to Research our hand away anyway, so... Hopefully, we'll brick on the Nest Ball, shuffle up our hand, and then Research, and then hopefully we get some stuff. Right? They're going to Trinity Nova. I guess they should just go all in on putting energy onto their Giratina at this point. They might have attached, like, all that's there. Okay. So, regardless, this Squirtle is going to... Actually, you know what? It might be worth it to get down... Okay. I'm actually going to brick on the first ball. And let's go and put down a Squirtle with the second one. Doubly shuffle our hand. Research. Rare Candy. Blastoise. And the Energy Retrieval. Okay. Let's go and get rid of Palkia Bibarel. Let's go get a Blastoise. But it's not going to be the one in the active. And let's go... I'm going to Skull Bash for 20. I'm going to say, bet, you're not going to go in and burn Lost Impact. I think we have game. As long as we can get 2 energy back. Okay. They're going to go in with the Squovit. I see you. I see you. The Superior. Okay. Okay. I was not expecting a Superior VSTAR right now. Or Superior V. TBH. But alright. Go off. Go off. Oh man. This is not the Blastoise match I was thinking we were going to have right now. Okay. Yeah, are they just going to go in with the Giratina right now? Really? Okay, and draw up with Bibarel. I don't hate that. Sucks that we had to... Okay, Gucci belt up, sure. Draw up to 5. Yeah, if they attack the Squirtle, like, we just win. Oh, what are they going to boss up? Sure, they can hit us for 280, and that's fine. We're still going to win, which is great, right? So 280, that's not going to be enough. And just to assert dominance here, we are also going to... Oh, they got rid of the energy off the Superior. So this doesn't matter. We will just go Blastoise, Rare Candy, just to show we have this as an option. Okay. We are going to Energy Retrieval. And we grab our 2 energy. And we are going to empty the clip. And smash this Giratina VSTAR into the ground. Good night. And that is game. There we go. Blastoise coming in clutch at the end. We got really lucky there. Palkia doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the early mid game. We had the Squirtle, the Squirtle of all things, come in and take the up trade on the Arceus, and they swung into the bigger target. It didn't really matter. We did all that extra stuff, but big Blastoise being able to tank a hit from Giratina VSTAR while being able to return a one-hit KO to Giratina is pretty much the perfect use case for Blastoise, because there's pretty much no other water attacker that can do anything like that. So if you are looking for your big body Pokemon that can come in and smash for big damage and tank a hit, then that is the Pokemon for you. GG's. Lots of energy to start, but not like tons of energy to start. Really hoping we can roll into VIP Pass or something. Oh, okay. Sprigatito. Interesting. Let's go and conceal cards. Yeah, way too much energy retrieval here. That being said, we will get a Squirtle down. And do we attach energy right now? Because we can get... I think we attach to the Greninja and we wait. And I think with the Irida on the following turn, assuming we don't get Iono'd here, I get Palkia, Rare Candy, and we continue just building up our board state. Okay, getting rid of Clara and Boss is nice. They must have gotten some really good cards if they were willing to sacrifice those. You need some of that energy retrieval IRL. Yeah, I definitely needed coffee this morning. So late last night, I was picking up food for Steph and I for dinner. And, uh-oh. They're going to Iono us on the following turn. So let's keep that in mind. The, what was I going to say? Oh, my turn signal was on the Fritz, and that was really unfortunate. So we have a hard stop at noon today, and we have to drive far. And I raced out to the Walmart because everything else was closed, and unfortunately. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Unfortunately, they did not have the lights that I needed, so I had to wake up super early this morning. On top of having to start the stream early, I had to... on top of having to start the stream early, I had to go to the hardware store to grab the lights so that I could fix my car before coming here. So definitely needed some coffee this morning. Okay. All right, I think the sequence of events is we conceal cards. We draw 2 more cards. We do get the Palkia and the Squirtle. That's actually kind of amazing. Now, I don't know. There's a good chance they bouquet magic us on the next go round. Let's go and Irida for a... What do we want? I don't want to play Manaphy. Don't want to play Manaphy here because they... Oh, I needed Rare Candy, for sure. And do we grab a Lumineon for the following turn? No, we're going to lose Lumineon on the next go-round. So let's go and grab a Palkia V, I guess? Okay. Let's go and Rare Candy up. Second Palkia V. And I will grab an Energy. And we're going to attach it to the Blastoise. Unless they play Path to the Peak, we still have multiple outs here to get rolling. So we're just going to wait. Okay, they get a Florigato. Yeah, there's the Iono. I figured that would happen. That's fine, I think. Okay. Temple of Sinnoh is actually not bad here if they play double turbo, which I have to assume they do. They have no draw engine. They've overfilled the bench because they played Manaphy to block the Greninja Snipe. Let's see if they can get rolling here otherwise. Okay, we're going to escape rope. And that's actually kind of annoying if they go in for an attack. No, they don't. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go and let's get Palkia set up here. Do we get rid of the Iono? I'm horrified to get rid of the Iono. I don't want to get rid of the Temple of Sinnoh because we are probably gonna need that. Okay, let's go and grab Palkia. And let's retreat. And for the Irida, let's go and we need to power up everything here. So let's go and Star Portal. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Get the Blastoise set up. And I want a Rare Candy and a Lumineon. We don't have Lumineon. Awesome. Okay. I will get... Do we have a Bidoof or a Bibarel? Did we pry? Okay. We don't have Bidoof or Bibarel or Lumineon. Okay. I wanted Rare Candy. I don't have Heavy Ball either. Okay, there's the... Okay, this kind of sucks. Okay. Rare Candy... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not at all what I wanted. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to play a third. Okay. At this point, they need Raihan or double turbo energy, and we shut off the double turbo energy. Oh, gosh. Okay. What is the play, then? I don't think we need a third Squirtle. Huh. They're going to play Colress, so they're still not attacking this turn. We have a little more time to figure this out. But really, we need... Okay, both are Bidoof and Bibarel. I can't believe we prized the Lumineon. Okay, I think we have to Greninja away the energy here. And hopefully they don't have a stadium. Actually, I kind of hope they have a stadium bump. Right now, this is... If the match continues the way that it's going, then it's not going to be particularly competitive. Okay, they're going to start Bouquet. Oh, no. They're going to attach energy to the floor. They are just putting this up as a shield? I mean, okay. All right. So... Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. I like where we're at right now. I will hold on to the... Do we hold on to the Irida? I think we actually hold on to the Irida. Okay, and I'm not going to bench the third Squirtle. Let's just keep going in. And yeah, we have shut them down pretty bad at the moment. If they can't get this going... They've got a lot of time. Like, we've been slow to set up, unfortunately. But we have multiple ways of going about it at this point. If they knock us out, Letter of Encouragement. Ooh. Yeah, I can give them Greninja. I think I'm comfortable giving them Greninja at this point. Do we have Energy Search? We should still have an energy. Oh, no, we've burned our energy. Okay, they Iono us anyway. All right. Okay, Melanie's good. Melanie's good. Energy Retrieval's good. We can start swinging with Blastoise on the next go. Oh, we don't have to swing with Blastoise right now. We can still go in with the Palkia. We only have one energy in the discard pile. They're going to Beach Court. Okay. Actually, they still can't. Oh, now they can knock out Greninja here. Which is fine. Now, we actually have to manage Blastoise or manage Palkia in a specific way because they could get Palkia down to one-shot territory. And that actually makes me want to expedite getting Blastoise rolling here. Because they could... 220. If they move 20, 240. They're still going to be 20 short. If... they go in a Lux Baby with the... Okay, I'm not going to bench the... I'm not going to do anything... let's go attach the energy to Blastoise right now. I don't want to bench the Bidoof because that could give them an easy snipe. But at this point, we're pretty good as long as they don't boss up the other Palkia. Okay, they're going to start softening up the Blastoise. I still don't think they're one-shotting. Even at 220, they're not one-shotting this Palkia, which puts us in a great spot. Okay, research. Okay, they get the third Meowscarada rolling here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we just take out 1. Because we can't... Okay, here comes another Bouquet Magic. Are they going to hit the same Blastoise, or are they going to hit a different one? They're going to hit the same Blastoise. Okay. That's unfortunate. This actually makes me think we should now put down the Bidoof. No, I don't want them to do that. Okay, yeah, 240. We are still in good shape here. We do have superior energy retrieval. I think we... Yeah, I think we Melanie here. I think we can afford to Melanie here and draw 3 cards. We're not going to bench the Bidoof or the Bibarel. I could just go in with the Blastoise and just say... No. Could we? No, I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do... you know what? We're going to risk it for the biscuit. It's risky, but this is a Blastoise video. YOLO. Yeah, we will just twin cannons and we'll get rid of 1 energy. That's it. Now, they are 1 Bouquet Magic and an Alakazam away from taking this Palkia out, which would make me very sad. We've got Lumineon, so we can boss this up at this point. Bring it down to 1 prize. Let's see how they play it. That might have been a bad gamble, TBH. Okay, they are going to get double Bouquet Magic here, so this Palkia is dead. How many boss do we have? They're gonna, yeah, the second Bouquet Magic, take out this Palkia. You know, that's unfortunate. They bring it back down to 3. This is going to do a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. I am comfortable with where this is at. I am comfortable with where this is at. I think we go in with the Palkia. And we boss up the other... We have one more boss in hand. We go and take this out. Boss? There we go. Okay, we've got game. Assuming we don't get Iono'd here. And how many Ionos do they have? They've burned 2. That might be it for them. And look, they can get some more snipes in, sure. Like, they're not going to get a one-shot on this Palkia. They have to go in. Yeah. Okay. Let's go and... We'll hard retreat into Blastoise here. Let's go and Superior Energy Retrieval. We'll get rid of these 2 cards. Let's go grab ourselves our energy back. And we will go and boss up the Alakazam. And we will go and swing for 280 damage. A little overkill on the Alakazam, but we get the win. GG's. That was a good match. Our opponent was a little slow setting up. Both decks were both kind of slow setting up, but we were able to hit really hard. We got the boss's orders at just the right time. Being able to tank hits where we could was really nice. I think getting the fresh Palkia set up and into the active prevented them from getting a 4-prize play there, which was nice. And we were able to come away with the win. GG's. Oh, it's not Mew. It's not Mew. And we get Battle VIP Pass. Okay. 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 Let's get rid of Lake Acuity and Boss. Let's put down a Squirtle. And on turn 2, I'm going to get a Lumineon. And let's let it rip and see what happens. And we can figure it out. What are we up against? If Mew's not playing Lugia. Okay, this is one of the matches we want. This is actually one of the matches we want. If we can set up... Ooh, 2 boss and a Lugia VSTAR. Because nothing in the Lugia... Well, Luxray can... But their main attackers, if they have Luxray, their main attackers cannot one-shot Blastoise. If we can get Blastoise set up. But yeah, this is the match you want Blastoise for. Okay, they're going to Great Ball. They grab themselves a second Lumineon. Makes me want to Iono because they can play Professor Burnett on the next turn. Yeah, we're going to Iono instead of Research here. I don't want them having the second. Oh, man, the Urshifu can punch through the Blastoise. Okay. No! Okay, we're only getting rid of 1 rare candy here. Let's Lumineon. So, yes, the Urshifu can one-shot us, and that's a problem. Let's go and Iono. Because we're going to need a lot of pieces here to make this work. They have no Archeops in the discard pile yet. And they had to get rid of 2 of their single strike energy. Okay. We can play. We can play. Now, can we play well? That is a whole other question. We have to Star Portal here. 1 energy. Do we even get the knock at this point? 220, yes we do. Okay. Tails, tails, tails. 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 Okay. I still kind of hope they make a game out of this. I hope they can make a game out of this. Oh, we get Iono. That actually kind of sucks. I really wanted that Irida. We do get Temple, and that's good. However, we don't have... We're missing some stuff here if we're really going to keep the party rolling. They have no Archeops. Yeah, popping Lugia VSTAR. Okay. Melanie is not going to help us here. Not at the moment. Heads? No. Okay. Let's go Energy Search. And I am going to conceal cards. We get ourselves... Let's go and get a Bibarel up. I may attach energy to... Okay. Please. Blastoise Rare Candy. That doesn't really help. Or Blastoise without the Rare Candy doesn't really help at all. Let's go in Melanie to the Lumineon here. That does... better than nothing. Better than nothing. I will attach to the Squirtle. And we will attack for 200. Okay, we do have Temple of Sinnoh, which slows down all the special energy shenanigans. But we really need to get Blastoise cooking here. And yeah, it sucks that we might have to get rid of all our superior energy retrieval. Here, double Archeops. 1 Archeops. Oh, they're going to have to get a second Lugia VSTAR set up. They have a bunch of things that they need to get rolling here. Yep, here comes a Archeops. What's the play? I don't want to get rid of this energy retrieval. I really don't. I really don't. They had to get rid of all their single strike and 3 out of 4. That's crazy. Urshifu VMAX is up. And they can get 1 Archeops down. I don't think that's going to be enough. Lux Baby, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Here comes the Pumpkaboo. They can at least bump this and be a little closer to the action. Okay. And they can at least attack this turn. Now, do we want to get rid of... Yeah, they're just going with 1 Archeops. Okay. Now, the big problem, like if we get boss and we can take out the Archeops, that'd be incredible. We still need, I am not enthused about getting rid of the 2 energy retrievals right now. Yeah. Okay, let's subspace Swell. And hopefully with the 2 cards, we can make some stuff happen here. But I really don't want to get rid of these 2 cards. There's boss. Okay. I don't think they can accelerate enough energy. They can possibly get beat down for 100, at which point we are in trouble. Oh, no. Do I intentionally brick on the nest balls and thin those out? I think I do. They're going to hit for 120 here. Like, we can't afford... Okay, they're going to get a second Lugia VSTAR set up. I can't eat this 270. I cannot afford to eat this 270. I guess we could also try and get... We have one more... You should have one more boss floating out there. And if we can get a double boss play... Tails? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, right now they have to get... They have to find Urn of Vitality. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are gonna Iono us here? That's probably what they're gonna do, right? Oh, they research instead. Okay. That feels like a mistake. Okay, let's see how they play it. I think I need to play... They're gonna hit that, right? Fine. I need to intentionally brick, at least this is my thinking, right? Intentionally brick these. Are we going to get the hand short enough to be able to draw up with Bibarel? I don't think we will. Okay, let's go and grab... I will grab a energy here. Just one. Okay. And I will... Oh, wait. That was stupid. Okay. Let's drop to 5. Oh, yeah. We have completely boned this match. Oh, hold on. No, we get Rare Candy Blastoise. We only have to hit for 140 here. I don't need to do the whole thing. Now, do they have the Urn of Vitality in these 7 cards? And do we have one more Blastoise in the deck? And 90, 10, 20, 30. I don't think they could do it. Even if they attach... They've only got 1 Archeops on the board. I don't think they can actually get... They can reach the height that they need in order to knock out... Now, our other problem, I'm realizing this now, I don't think we can win this fight. I don't think we can win this fight because we have 1 more energy retrieval left. We have to end up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to dig all the way and just get a whole bunch of energy. We need a butt ton of energy off of the research. Okay, what's the play? Is it? I think it's Irida. Let's see what we have left. We got Blastoise, Rare Candy. We need a Letter of Encouragement. Okay. And how much energy is left in the deck? We have 3. Okay. We should... Okay, let's get rid of Nest Ball Research. And we will grab our 2 energy. And let's draw up. One, 2. I think we have it. If we don't get Iono'd into Oblivion, I think we have it. Oh, they could also boss KO us here. We get the win! G! Jeez. Oh, man. That was really tense. That was really tense. Battle Bean says, doesn't retrieval energy then attack just to win? Oh, did we only have 2 prizes left? If they only... Oh, yeah, because it's 3... Yeah. Urshifu's 3 prizes. I can't remember if we only had 2 prizes left. But Blastoise came in with the massive KO. We'll take that win. GG. Oh, man. What was I doing? I don't think I kept track of the prizes. I didn't realize. Did we... How many prizes were left? Anyways, we got the win. Don't listen to anything. We had 2 prizes left. Blastoise to the rescue. Okay. Yeah, we were Gucci then. GG. And there we go. That is a look at Blastoise EX with Palkia. I think the deck is okay. We played it today on stream a bunch. We got some good wins, had some tough losses. Some of the losses were my fault. Man, I misplayed and shame scooped more than I'd like to admit. But all things considered, I think the deck is okay. It does bother me how temperamental it can be with trying to get the Blastoises set up. It was actually kind of funny. Getting the energy in the mid to late game wasn't a problem to get Blastoise rolling, but getting Blastoise set up can be so tough in the early to mid game. I don't know if I prefer this over like Palkia Chien-Pao or Chien-Pao Palkia, but it is an interesting way of playing a water deck that does have some advantages in the sense that Blastoise is incredibly tanky, and there are a number of decks that cannot one-shot Blastoise. Meanwhile, Blastoise can one-shot them no problem. So that is going to do it for this one. And since this is a Twitch stream, we're going to shout out a couple of people that were commenting during the intro. Shout outs to my spin out. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know you've been here a couple of times. Shout outs to Lux Baby. Shout outs to Bat Squid. Shout outs to Cute Moi. What is your fave 151 deck? There are so many out there. This is the only one I've played so far. The next one up is going to be Alakazam, which we will showcase on the channel soon. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Some quick plugs before we get out of here. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, like I am right now. And if all goes according to plan, next Monday, if you're looking for the YouTube video, it's probably going to be Alakazam. And the rest of the week, we've got some other stuff set up. So yeah, all the rest of the videos for this week are already done. There's one deck that doesn't really get impacted by 151 that I recorded before, but it's an incredibly strong deck, so we had to cover it. And then the other one is another upgrade to the League Battle deck, to one of the League Battle decks made possible because of 151. So that'll be out most likely on Friday. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Some quick shout outs for the follows just now. Rabid Gurin, thank you for the follow. And Redlay Pro, thank you for the follow as well. And YouTube fam, if you want to be hanging out live, get the shout outs, watch me make these videos in real time, and watch me lose a lot more than you see in the videos, definitely come hang out here on Sundays. But for now, let's get out of here. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.